Alright, that's enough of that. So this is the SDCC exclusive, is that right? Is this supposed to be the SDCC exclusive, even though it was at GameStop in Canada? Alright, well, I got it. It was on. I got it off of Pulse. I broke down, bought a Pulse membership over the summer, so earlier this year. So there it is. I was pretty excited for this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like civilian characters and just rare characters that you weren't gonna see. There's no way you were gonna see. These two characters. They were one-offs in a one episode, even half the episode. I actually went back and watched some of that episode, and they didn't appear till after the second commercial break or after the commercial break. So anyway, they show him with an Energon cube. It'd be nice to get some Energon cubes with this guy, because since they were they worked loading dock, in the video, and they were they unloaded by hand. Transform into a forklift. Try that. Anyway, so there it is, the 2-pack. Flip this around. There we go. Dion. I thought it'd be Dion, but I guess it is Dion. They say Dion in the on the episode. So Iriel, I guess, is a copyright thing. Hasbro's not very good at keeping their copyrights. If you go back to the 25th G.I. Joe line and the Rise of Cobra and all that, some of the character names are changed. Like Sergeant Flash instead of Flash. They bench press instead of rock and roll for the Rise of Cobra line. It's because they're not very good at renewing copyrights and contracts and things like that. Although you watch that Toys That Made Us, where they forgot to renew that Star Wars contract. Yeesh, somebody should have got fired for that. I'm pretty sure that's why we got this prequel trilogies, because suddenly the toys were open for new contracts, and George Lucas saw money signs. You can't tell me he was waiting for technology. He wasn't waiting for technology. He was waiting for money. Anyway, so it's supposed to be Ariel, but it's Iriel. They changed it. No one really cares. I mean, does anybody really care? I don't. So there they are. Pretty great. It looks good. It's, yeah. Not, what the oh. It's okay. Yay. Oh no. Oh boy. All right, so yeah, I've heard this is a problem. This is what a good example of mold wear. This is probably the 4th or 5th run of this mold. There was the original Cup Studio Series mold, which I have here. This guy. There's that guy. There was the Buzzworthy mold. They made this opaque, and everyone loved that. I didn't get it, but people love that. I think that looks great. God damn it. It's a problem. I'm not going to lie. It's a problem. And then we got Orion Pax here. And there was a reissue of this in the Studio Series. I don't know if it's the same run or they ran it again after they did the Buzzworthy. But this showed up twice in the stores. It's still in the stores if you depends on what Walmart you go to. You can find these. I think they might even be online, still available. So you're looking at the 5th time they ran this mold. So that's what happens. Now, this is fixable. Some people use the floor polish. I have a whole bottle of floor polish that you put some on there, and and then let it sit overnight, and it swells. You're talking thousandths of an inch, but it swells a little bit, and it'll be tight. Or you can stick a little piece of tiny sliver of vinyl tape on there, and then it'll tighten that up pretty good. I'll probably go that route because it's so loose. I'm not sure the floor polish, future build of floor polish will work. There's also stuff, it's in my case of paint and stuff, but there's also some stuff you can get on Amazon that I think it's probably just bottled floor polish, let's be honest, but it'll swell this. Yeah. you know, they're all basically the same. They have different, you know, these have different chest plates, and he comes with this backpack thing. This is real loose too. This, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's all unfortunate. I mean, come on, Hasbro. This is supposed to be an exclusive, and dude, there's no quality control going on here, bud. I mean, seriously. I mean, come on, man. But he does come with these two bits that these go together, and it goes on the back of his in truck mode. Do I transform, bro? No, I don't transform, bro. Sorry. So, I mean, unless I'm bored, I'll probably, you know, see. Oh man, it's just, it sucks so bad. You know, I've recently come to realize I'm a hater on a lot of things. You know, you hate on Hasbro because I like Valveverse better, third party better. I mean, so we don't cut, like Hasbro, we don't cut Hasbro slack. We cut other companies, like, because you shouldn't get this from mainline. You shouldn't get this from the kind of quantity and money goes behind these products. Whereas like MMC or X-Transbots or even like back in the day Fans Project, you know, they're only running like 2,000 of those pieces, 1,000 to 2,000, maybe 3,000. So, and it's a small company, and you know, the opportunity to fix problems is reduced because, you know, they just don't have the resources. Whereas Hasbro, I mean, they can afford to have somebody in the factory looking at these and say, hey, you know, maybe that shouldn't happen. Maybe we should fix the mold, you know, repair the mold a little bit. But no. Yeah, so, but it's a good looking figure. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. Stop. Just, come on. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's just, come on, man. He does come with his, you know, he does come with his little Energon dispenser. It must be part of, I'm guessing it's part of the chest mold. I'm guessing it's whatever plastic this is, it's the same, you know, or I'm guessing it's part of another piece of a mold, so I just leave it in. Same with the gun. The guns are all the same. Yeah, it's a good looking figure. Like I like this mold. I mean, I wish they'd fix it, but I like the look of it. They put out a 3-pack of just like random Cybertronians. I'd probably get it. Just to have like background dudes running around going, "Don't shoot me, Megatron." But yeah. So the next figure we got in this set is Ariel. This mold sucks. I mean, I understand why they used it, but I guess the first use was that red mold. I forget her name. I didn't get it. I'm thinking about getting it, but after seeing this figure, I'll probably just like let that slide. But they used this for the Legacy TF Prime mold, and it's just bad. I mean, it doesn't clip in anywhere in here, you know? It doesn't, like, you can, like, it looks better if it's up, but it should, there, that's a little better. No, it's frick. See, if this slid under and made this tight, and then you kind of fold this like this, and then like this all, like, if this all like collapsed in, like closer to the thing, I'd probably forgive it more, but it doesn't, because the lack of imagination and design, in my opinion. Jeez, oh Pete, come on. I mean, I understand why they couldn't use the Siege RC mold because that was already a pink mold. They couldn't like use the Blur mold because they already made an RC out of that mold for the what do you call it, the Hasbro Select Headmaster Titan Master RC. So I mean, and then yeah, so I mean, it's okay. Like, and I wish you can like unclip this. That's my biggest thing, is if we can get this unclipped, like just take this off, or I don't know. this I'm not going to get that red Velocitron one unless it's like $10 because I don't have that character. You know, it's like a new character, I think. So, but I mean, she works. I mean, she's totally hot for Orion packs there. You know, like the 2-pack, you get his BFF and his sex bot, I guess. That's so wrong. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna transform her either. This looks like, oh man, that's frustrating is what it looks like. She comes with the little gun, and it's fine. They don't shoot anything. They're civilians in the show. Like I said, I went back and I watched War Dawn the other night before I went to sleep, and it's a basic origin story that kind of sucks. Yeah, basically the aerial bots. Cup, you're not here. So basically, she hangs on him like in the show too. She's like all up on him, like, oh, you're my man, you know, and he's all about it. And Dion here has his arm in the thing. Please stay. There you go. So what happens in that show, in that episode, is the aerial bots are a bunch of dopes. I mean, they're a bunch of dopes, and they want to like pal around with the Decepticons. So Megatron decides, well, that's nice, but I'm gonna like take advantage of them and send them back in time to the beginning of time, because that's what you want to do with a time machine. Is just get rid of an immediate threat. Don't lure Optimus into the time machine and send him back. No, we'll just do like a random squad of Autobots just because they're in my face right now. So they show up back in time. They meet everybody. And you got, you got Silver Bolt, and they come back in time, and they're still all about the Decepticons. And they love, they're dopes, and yeah, that's right. I'm flexing on my G2 aerial bots with my G1 Combiner Wars Silver Bolt, because I can't stand the blue one. So I saw that at my local shop and I picked it up. So they think, Optimus is great and all that stuff. Or not Optimus, Megatron's awesome and he's a good guy. And meanwhile, in the episode, 9 million years in the past, Megatron's just starting out and he's just some asshole flying around, just blowing shit up, stealing Energon. And he don't give an F about anything. He's just like flying around, which is the whole flying bit is like flying around like Superman. He's like, it's like, ha! Oh, like just shooting, blowing stuff up. He's got a bunch of random bots. You don't have Seekers yet or anything. Just a bunch of like cut and paste bots, which makes sense. And so they still want to pal around with Megatron up until the point where. So going back a little bit, this happens when you don't take notes. Going back a little bit, all three of these bots, Ariel, Dion, and Orion Pax, they work a loading dock. I technically work a lot. I drive a tow motor for in a distribution center, and I load flatbeds and whatnot. I'm not gonna, So basically, they do what I do. They unload stuff. As much as I'd like to think that's cool, it's not. It's kind of, he's just like a random dude, and Megatron shows up and it's like, give me all your Megatron. He's like, no. Oh, my friends! Oh. Did I already shoot you? I don't know. I'm just gonna. Oh. I'm just gonna. You need to set that look at that. So then suddenly the Aerobots are like, oh no, Megatron's evil. So they take him to Orion Pax, and he's like, oh, I could fix them. Maybe, I don't know. I could fix them. So they're like, yay. Meanwhile, back in the present, Optimus and a bunch of random Autobots are trying to like get the aerial bots back, and they destroyed the machine to begin with that stopped their progression back in time, and this is where they ended up. And Alpha Trion here is like, I'll fix them up, and that'd be great. All right, and I hate this origin story so much. I hate it when I was a kid. I was just like, oh, this kind of sucks. So the Aerobots end up, fucking off to the beginning, back, and they fix the machine to bring the Aerobots back, and in an act of unpreparedness, I am. So Alpha Trion's like, I created a new breed of robot called the Autobots, and here he's Optimus Prime, and there he is, and he's gonna go kick some ass, and that'll be great. And maybe I'll fix up Ariel and call her Elita 1, but Diane can fuck off, I guess. I don't know. Does he get killed in the? I feel like I remember him getting shot in that episode. It doesn't matter. He doesn't get rebuilt. He just, screw that guy. By the way, the Future Arts X Goku Alpha Trion is actually pretty good. I've had it from like 6-7 years ago. He's a hunky piece of metal. He's got heft. He's all steel, but having them stand next to each other, he still might be my Alpha Trion. If you had the opportunity to pick him up, I mean, he doesn't transform or anything, but he is nice. He's, like I said, he's heavy. Anyway, I'm flexing on my Alpha Trion. Yeah, I hate this origin story. I hate this Dion figure for falling apart constantly. I hate this figure for existing. Hate's a strong word. I don't know. I'm just babbling at this point. Oh, another thing is the flexed hand, the relaxed hands. I like that. The Transformers Prime did that. Like, this guy has it too. I think this sweep mold has these, and they look good. I mean, even holding the figure, the guns. Oh, this is a PulseCon exclusive last year. A lot of people slept on this this Orion Pax Alpha Trion 2-pack. And then, like, as soon as it was sold out, they're like, oh, I want one for a reasonable price. I was like, well, it was available for like 6 months. Piss off. Anyway, so that's this set. Oh, I've got to fix these arms. Oh my gosh. Everything's falling apart here, folks. Everything is falling apart. Silverbolt. I'll put him in there too. He's the only one that's not a dope. All those guys are dopes. Alright, that's all I have to say. I'm sure I got to start taking, like, jot notes down, because I'm sure there's more I wanted to say. Oh, is he special? So, alright. I'm rambling. I'm out.